Welcome. We're back. Pedicab Confessionals, Mile High City, Denver, Colorado. Engaged 2025. Excited to be here, part of Symmetry's conference. I am in the pedicab right now with the one, the only Ike Muonelo. Say hey, Ike.
Hey, man, this is an experience right now. Blade's going so fast. I'm wondering if I should just. I mean, my hat might fly off. Like this.
You know, we're gonna get jostled around a little bit.
Yeah, I'm not scared. It's not like it's.
That's the way it rolls. That's the way it rolls.
I like it.
All right. Well, let's start off with this. How long have you been in the insurance industry?
Really, my whole life.
Your whole life. So, age zero?
Really, since I started talking, I've been in sales.
All right. So you've been in sales your whole life.
But yeah,
I can take that. How long have you taken those sales skills that you learned as a toddler and started to apply them to the insurance industry?
15 years.
15 years. Okay.
15 years licensed.
15 years licensed. And
Yeah.
when you started, did you start with your own independent agency? How did you get started?
I started insurance out of necessity, and I got hurt playing basketball.
Okay.
And
Well, we'll come back to this, but professional basketball player, right?
yeah,
All right.
yeah,
Professional basketball, got hurt,
yeah.
and need to still make some money.
Well, you know, it's crazy because my dream was to play ball, but I realized that my dream was just to stay in a competitive in something,
Okay.
and insurance allowed me to do that. So
So that competitive nature of sales was really that was what you were searching for. That was the passion. It wasn't necessarily just like you love basketball.
yeah,
But it was
Yeah.
doing something that allowed you to compete and win.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
so how did you figure out that insurance was going to be the place for that for you?
You know, I really think what happens is you don't know. You know, you just you find yourself one day with the dream that you wanted is gone. You're trying to figure out what to do next, and everybody finds themselves where they just need some money. And so for me, I was open to go towards something different, and I fell on insurance. I guess that was it.
It,
you know?
it just kind of came. Like, how long were you in insurance? And here, slide this way a little.
Okay.
Yeah. Hey, rocking us. There we go.
Yeah, he's not playing around with this. Like, I love this. I love this.
How long in insurance before you realized that this was the place where you could find that? How long did you have to give it? Because, I mean, did you realize that in week one, or when did you realize
No,
that?
my first year.
In your first year?
My first year.
All right, so you had to give it a year, and you knew that insurance was going to be the way that you could get that competitive feel that you were looking for and do something for yourself, your family. Did you find the place that you were going to work at an insurance in that year one? Like, what was that journey like? Like, what was that progress?
Yeah, no, I did. I think it was the first year you get into if you never ran a business before, which insurance, a lot of people don't realize, you just run your own business.
Yep.
You know, and so whenever you've never done that before, the first year is really about figuring out about yourself. You know, I like to say insurance exposes you for the lack thereof, or the lack that you or what you have, right? So my first company was definitely not my last company.
Okay.
You know, I started
So the
out.
first company you worked with that didn't stay the company you worked with, you made some changes over the years.
Yeah, and I think some people are ashamed of that, but and this just like any business, how many businesses fail their first year?
A whole bunch.
A whole bunch.
A whole bunch.
And so sometimes whenever, like my first company, I thought I was failing, but no, I was just trying to figure out more about myself.
Okay. Let's talk about the business of insurance. So let's talk about some numbers here. What's best week in insurance ever?
$143,000. I always gotta say it was in a week. It was in a week.
In 1 week.
And that surprises me still, even if I.
How many applications to write $140,000 in 1 week?
That was 92 applications, I believe. 92.
Okay. You don't have to get all the secrets. I'm sure like there's some secret sauce in there, right? But how did you write 92 applications in a week? Like, there's only 7 days in a week. That's what quick math. That's what like.
Well,
I can't even do the quick math. Like, what, 13 apps a day?
There was like 40 apps in one day. But you know what? Here's what really how I did it is because if I look at it right now, if you told me, hey, go write 96 applications next week, I probably couldn't do it.
Okay.
Probably couldn't do it. But if you told me, hey, somebody has your family captive, go write 96 applications next week, I'd probably do it in 2 days.
Okay.
You know, so when the motivation is high enough, people will do things that they don't think they can do.
Well, what do you think? Should we, at some point in time in the near future, should we do a breakdown of that week of production? How you did that over in 1 week?
That's the number one question a lot of people ask is how did you do that much production in 1 week? And I've been on record saying that will be broken once people know exactly what to do. And so yeah, we can do that where we break down exactly what to do. And if the motivation is high, we're gonna have stories of people saying, I did 200,000 in 1 week. Okay. You know? So,
all right, I'm gonna hold you to that.
I can see
all right,
that.
let's do a couple rapid fire questions here.
All right.
What do top producers really do differently when no one's watching?
They make their bed.
Okay.
You know,
you want to elaborate on making their bed?
I think, and this is for me. But once I became consistent and started to do small things, I became consistent and starting to do big things. And what I realized about top producers versus, because I wasn't a top producer before, but why wasn't I a top producer? Because I was never consistent in doing something for a period of time.
Gotcha.
Right.
Okay. What's the smartest thing you've ever done with a commission check?
Reinvest it.
Reinvest
in leads.
Okay.
You know, my first commission check I got, I was broke after I got it. You know.
What's a financial principle that every agent should follow, but most don't?
Give away 10%. Tide. If you're, you know, it's better to give than receive. Once you stop becoming a slave of money, just keep more comes.
All right. What's a lesson that cost you the most money, but paid off in the long term?
That's an easy one. I didn't believe in the hokey pokiness of setting goals, reading affirmations. I didn't believe in personal development. And for years that probably cost me, it's probably cost me $1 million right now. I didn't make $5-10 million a year right now, right?
Had you only, right?
Yeah.
All right. If someone gave you $1,000, well, let's talk about this before I ask this question. Your agency, you're growing an agency right now. What are you guys doing on an average month as an agency currently?
So about 35 a week, so probably about 100,000, right about 100,
okay.
100, a little bit between 100 and 120,000.
And you started building your agency about approximately a year ago?
Yeah, so it actually November of 2024. I know we're not supposed to use terms, so about a year ago. Yeah.
Okay. So if someone were to give you $1,000 and say, go build momentum, what would you do with it right now?
That's a good one. Somebody give me $1,000 and say, go build momentum. I would put it all into social media. And
talking about ads or what?
Yeah, well, I think the best leads to get is the leads you create.
Okay.
So I would put it all into promoting myself or promoting either the company or a product, which ironically I did.
Okay. All right. So we know what you would do. Yeah. Here's a good client question. What client objection did you used to fear, but you don't fear it anymore, and how do you now handle it?
Oh, whenever you talk to somebody, say, first of all, we want to let you know we're not buying anything today, right? That one, whenever those type of aggressive people, I used to always fear those aggressive people that were always like very, very aggressive. Like we all had those people.
You consider that aggressive?
Well, very assertive. You know those people that
okay.
Assertive.
I'll go with you on assertive.
Yeah. I know there's levels of aggressive.
That's aggressive.
Aggressive.
Talk about aggressive clients.
But those people, or I want to think about it. You know, okay. Those questions I used to always, or those type I used to always fear, and I look forward to them now.
Okay. How do you handle them now?
Because, well, first of all, buyers are liars. So I know the people who say, listen, first of all, we're not going to buy anything today, right? There's a defense mechanism for them because they buy everything.
Yeah, they're ready to buy.
And then I want to think about it. When you stop having to make a sale, like thinking you have to make a sale with everybody, then why shouldn't people be able to think about it, right? But if I show enough value and you need the product now, well, there's nothing to think about it. So I don't fear that because I know that we're in an industry where everybody's our client, right? They're either your client now or they're gonna be a client in the future. You just gotta make sure that they like you after the fact.
Gotcha.
Right?
Well, hopefully people are picking up on these gems that you're kind of hiding in this, what I would consider kind of, this is just conversation, right? Yeah. We're just talking about like what you've done, how you're doing it, how you think, because mindset is so important to this business. And that's the thing that I'm wanting everyone to really be able to pull and take. Because if you're someone who, like myself, you want to continue to improve, you're always looking for those little places, those little points, because there's nothing dramatic. Usually it's the small micro things that get you to that next place. So in our last minute or so here, what's the one piece of advice you'd give someone in the industry, coming into the industry right now, for them to go out and have the kind of success that you've seen, definitely like over this past year, because that $140,000 week that happened, within the last 12 months?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Yep.
So what is it that they need to be doing right now in order to get the most out of this industry?
Before you go to bed, make sure you have your day planned hour by hour. And the reason, and I know that's not a sales tip, but it's like so much time is wasted by people trying to figure out like what are they supposed to be doing. But whenever your schedule is packed from morning to night, like you can you can do more in one day than you could in a week.
Yeah.
So that'd be my number one tip.
Schedule.
So.
All right, guys. I hope you are taking some notes, jotting some things down. If you're looking to get in the industry, if you're looking for the right mentor or the team to be a part of, we got your contact information. It's like right down here somewhere, right?
Always look for great people.
Always looking for great people. You're not afraid of a DM.
Nope.
Right.
Nope.
So hit Mr. Muonelo up. Keep watching. We got more Pedicab Confessionals coming your way here soon. Talk to you shortly.